It's all right. We got this. What could possibly go wrong?
Not a damn thing.
All right. You here to kick ass?
I always kick ass.
I'm here to kick ass and record a podcast, and I'm all out of ass.
This is the College Gamers Podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the College Gamers Podcast. All right, people, I'm gonna be serious with you right now. I am mentally distraught by the awesomeness of this week. I could not handle it. My emotions could not withstand the onslaught of amazing things we got this week. I can't do it. Taft, introduce the show, please. I can't do it.
So we are the College Gamers, and today we're gonna talk about the mother Nintendo Switch, among other things. But like that's the big one for today.
That's
because this week was stupid for announcements.
This week was amazing.
Also, I'm Taft. That's Mike.
Hello, everyone. Usually it's the other way around,
Yeah.
but I can't do it today. I'm just too emotionally stricken by this week.
Yeah. What did we have announced this week? Not even just announced. This was just a big week.
It was a
In
big.
general,
It's not
okay.
even November yet.
I know. Okay, so we had this week alone. We had the Logan trailer released for those movie fans.
The feels
Yeah,
man.
the feels were all up in that one. We did have. Was the new Assassin's Creed trailer? Was that earlier in the week or last week?
I don't know.
Then we had, of course, Civilization 6 came out.
Yes.
Did something else come out this week?
Same day as Battlefield 1.
Battlefield 1 came out. Yeah, that's right.
So I spent a lot of money that day.
Yeah. Then the two big things were, I'm gonna say like in my order, I'd probably say that number 2 on this list
Yeah.
is Red Dead Redemption 2.
All right. That
And
doesn't quite roll off the tongue.
Yeah, I know. And then number 1 on this list is the Nintendo Switch.
Yes.
Like we finally have the Nintendo NX, like what it is, what it's gonna do, all of that confirmed. It's awesome.
So excited. We're going to talk about that last, though.
Oh yeah, that's because
Save the
we're gonna
best for
talk
last.
about that for a while.
Oh, yeah. This is... we don't have much to talk about, but we're going to rip apart that Switch and just like flick it on and off as fast as we can.
Exactly. It's gonna be like we're gonna blow out the light.
It's going to be a rave in here. That's when we're switching.
Like,
is
don't
gonna be
come
happening.
over unless you either really like raves or want a seizure.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
I'm gonna guess mostly seizures.
we're gonna be
It's gonna be that intense.
We're gonna be talking about the Switch like a kid who just was able to reach a light switch.
Exactly.
Just off on.
All right. Well, like starting with that, you want to get into the news?
Yeah, why not?
All right, let's do it.
And now for the news.
Oh wait, no, wait. Oh,
What?
wait. Don't,
What?
No, stop. No. You, Taft. Talk about your day.
I had a very nice day today. I went and saw the new Tyler Perry movie, Boo, and Medea Halloween. Why am I doing this, Mike? I'm so awkward right now.
All right. Shh. Here we go.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great wall of legacies have foretold of a week of news such as this. It is my pleasure and Taft's pleasure to deliver such an amazing group of news. Taft, are you prepared?
I'm a little frightened, but strangely excited.
I am oddly aroused. All right, I just wanted to do that. All right, well, let's start off with Red Dead Redemption 2, a game I'm excited about.
Everybody's excited about it. I don't think that there's anybody out there breathing who's not excited about it.
Taft, I am equally salty. I am a
Why is
saltine
that,
cracker right
Mike?
now. I am a saltine cracker.
Why is that?
It's because I'm white and I'm salty.
Oh my god, I didn't put that together.
I am so salty because this game is not coming to PC.
Sucks.
No PC release, and They're not like, hey, we announced this. It's not coming to PC, but hey, maybe the first one will be ported to the PC. No,
it's just like, you know what?
Shit.
Screw you, PC. Big old middle finger.
Exactly. That is what we got this week. Though I am very excited. Taft, I would say that the trailer we got was more of a teaser.
Oh yeah, that's all it was.
It was more of a teaser. Like a lot of people are like, trailer. I think it's more of a teaser. We don't get
because you don't know anything about the story. You don't know anything about the game.
Yeah.
Like everything that we saw was actually in engine.
Yes.
So that's nice, but we still know absolutely nothing about the game.
Don't get me wrong. It looked gorgeous.
Oh, it looked great.
Looked amazing, and I'm super excited. Taft, did that dog barking at the things? What are the things?
Buzzards?
Yes. That dog looks so much like the dog from Skyrim.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't know why. I was like, is that the same dog? That's the same dog.
Like the shaggy dogs.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I just thought that was weird, but anyway, yeah. We're getting it. What fall? No, what was it? It was 2017.
Fall 2017.
Fall 2017.
Fall 2017.
I'm pumped.
Yeah, that's
I don't
a
have
year
it.
away.
I currently
that's enough. I think that's enough time for me to save up $70.
All right,
I think I'm not positive, but I think.
I hope so.
Me too.
I mean, on the bright side, if you work a lot, you'll smell good
There we go.
because you work at a laundromat.
That I do.
So, have you ever gotten in one like a dryer and just like spun around?
No, because those can get like 200 degrees plus.
Oh, don't do that. I mean,
Yeah.
you're used to it from your last job.
Yeah, pretty much. But I don't want to revert. I don't want to have the flashbacks. It's PTSD.
I got you.
I'll get triggered.
But I'm excited for this. I currently have nothing I can play it on because I'm a PC player. I don't have an Xbox One.
Sucks.
I don't have a PlayStation. Though
Sucks.
because of this, they do have plans to bling to bling up it. To bring the original Red Dead to PlayStation Now. So
Yes.
that's cool. Because right now, is it still an Xbox exclusive as of right now?
I don't think it's an Xbox exclusive.
No,
I don't think so. I can look that up real quick. I'm not positive.
Also, is it backwards compatible?
Red Dead Redemption is backwards compatible.
It is
like pretty freaking positive.
Okay, I was wondering, but yes, we are. It looks awesome. It looks gorgeous. I'm excited. I bet we get maybe I bet we get another trailer by Christmas or in the holiday season.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Get people excited for it. But that's about it. Other than the release date, nothing much about it, and that it's not coming to PC. Other than that, let's just move on.
No, it wasn't an exclusive.
It wasn't?
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe I got that wrong. But let's move on to Ark Survival is getting procedurally generated maps in its latest updates. So from now, you don't have to choose that same boring islands. That would be really interesting, Taft.
What?
If
And
maybe
it is backwards compatible.
it is.
Yes.
See, here's the thing. When they say backwards compatible, I'm like, okay, is it going to be Minecraft generated where like if you keep going it generates
Okay,
things?
you just said backwards compatible. You mean procedurally generated?
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Too much gaming, Mike.
Too much gaming. Too much. What's my kill death ratio right now?
You smell of a 3-2 kill death ratio right now.
Ooh, okay. I use deodorant. What are those chips gamers like? I said it like 2
Doritos.
minutes ago. Doritos. I have Dorito deodorant.
Nice.
I don't actually.
Do you have a Mountain Dew toothpaste?
Exactly. Yes.
There you go.
Exactly. I just pour Mountain Dew on my toothbrush.
Oh, that works fine too.
It's like double XP for my mouth.
Exactly.
But
Double the cavities.
oh my god, double cavity kill count. So yes, Ark Survival getting randomly generated maps. So here's the thing: it's either going to work two ways.
Okay.
We're going to get it just generates a random map, but it still has those borders that the original one has.
Okay.
Well, actually, I don't know. If you sail far enough away from the island, is it?
Yeah, you do. There is an edge.
There is an edge.
Yes.
Will it, like loop you back around?
No, it's like an invisible wall.
Okay. See, I've always liked it when they just kind of like casually like flip you on the other side of the map.
Yeah.
I've always liked that. Anyway, or it's going to be if you sail away from the island that you start at, you're going to get another island. And I'm curious, Taft, which one would you prefer?
I procedurally generated. When I hear that, I think that when I sail away from an island, I'm going to get more islands.
Yeah, and that would be cool.
Yes.
At the same time, okay, the perks of having it still have a fixed size is that they can randomly procedure like maybe harder zones.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So like it can keep like the difficulty zones of where you spawn. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that this is a good idea though, because the entire point of the game is to survive, and like you go and to be a person who's just dropped in the middle of nowhere and doesn't know where they're at. You know, we can know like, okay, the north is a lot harder than the south in this game. You want to stay near the beaches and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's okay. To stay near the beaches, that's like a common instinct kind of thing, or common sense kind of thing.
Yeah.
But going towards the north, that makes no sense. So in this one, it allows you to be like, I have no clue if I'm in a safe area or a dangerous area. I'm just going to do my best.
I got you.
Like,
So I can understand that. That does make more sense. It does bring the game one step closer to Minecraft, though, and I don't know how you feel about that.
I mean, I don't mind that at all, because I mean, it's totally different than Minecraft.
Yeah, Minecraft is very successful. I don't know why I brought Minecraft up. That was like my first instinct.
That's the first game I think of when I think of procedurally generated.
Yeah, because I think that was the one that really brought it into popularity.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a random map that is procedurally generated.
But do you think it's going to be endless or not?
Yes.
You think it's going to be endless? I think so too. I hope so.
Or it's going to be very large.
Mm-hmm. It'd be really cool is if with procedurally generated, they incorporate textures and regions from that DLC, Scorched Earth.
That'd be awesome.
So maybe you're going through a desert and you can find an oasis that resembles something from the original islands,
That'd be awesome.
or like I guess a mountain in the middle of the thing. I don't know, but that would be really cool, and I'm excited to see what they do. They also showed off some new creatures. Thank you for that, Taft. By the
You're
way,
welcome.
I
I tried to block it.
We're getting a woolly mammoth, not woolly mammoth.
I'm about to say we already have a woolly.
Woolly rhino.
There you go.
That's what I
we
meant
already
to
have
say.
woolly rhinos as well.
Do we?
Yes.
I thought they showed it off just now.
Nope.
No? Am I?
Negatory.
All
This has
right.
been in the game.
Why do I even do a podcast?
Like,
I don't know jack shit. But yeah, it's just a lot of cool stuff, and I'm mostly excited for the randomly generated.
yeah, that's gonna be a lot of fun.
That's gonna be really cool. All right, let's just blow through everything.
Yeah, let's just
so we
go.
can
Let's get to
switch.
the important stuff.
Exactly. Ark survival. That doesn't matter. All right. Well,
Okay.
speaking of Switch,
Yeah. So going into our Switch portion
all right,
of the show,
yeah, we had to talk about this first half because if we were to jump straight into Switch, our listeners it would injure them.
yeah, it'd be whiplash.
It would be whiplash.
Yeah. So gradually going into Switch, one of the games that's coming to Switch is Zelda Breath of the Wild. I'm sorry, which I'm so freaking getting because this game is like I've decided I'm getting a Switch and I'm getting Zelda on it. So but Breath of the Wild is a new Zelda game that you've heard us talk about on here 1,000 times before, but some videos were released recently that were on YouTube, on Nintendo's official YouTube page, that just kind of like show like some more really cool things that the world does.
Yeah.
Like there's this one that just kind of shows the world a little bit and you're just walking along, but then you get to this really beautiful green pasture that is nothing. And then like it's beautiful sunny day and then it starts to drizzle a little bit and you're like, okay, no big deal. You're still walking through and then all of a sudden,
No.
just a massive thunderstorm.
Weather?
Yeah. Weather in a Zelda game, dude.
What?
Yes.
That is awesome.
Like, I know, like, oh, weather, whatever. It's
Whatever.
It's just weather.
Just
Every other
rain.
game has it. It's a freaking Zelda game with weather.
That is cool.
Like,
Oh, I'm watching this right now.
and
It gets windy and it slowly comes on. Oh, that is
Exact-
amazing.
exactly. Like, it just, like you kind of like feel it coming in. Like if this was in VR or something like that, you could smell it.
Holy crap. Lightning strikes and it shakes the grounds.
Yeah. Like I said, if this were in VR, you could probably smell it. Like,
That'd be amazing. Holy cow.
but then later it goes on to show another one that shows kind of like the exploration options that are available in the world
All right.
that we've seen before. Like he's like his normal walking around, which I gotta say, I don't know what it is, but I think the walking animation in this one looks really good.
It does.
It does, yeah. But it shows him being able to like dive into pools and stuff, which is really fun instead of just like jumping, like his hiya and then
Half
Hands
Mario.
and some other stuff like being able to paraglide, which we saw at E3.
Yeah.
Which
With
was
the
really
leaf,
cool.
right?
I don't know if it's
What
a
is-
leaf or it's like a parachute. Actually, I'm not positive.
Because gliding gliding in Zelda isn't new, but using it in a free roam situation like this, that's really exciting.
Yeah, I think because in other games like
Damn, this-
Wind Waker, he was able to glide with a leaf. So I
Yeah.
think this one looks more like looks more like an actual like, paraglide thingy.
Yeah, his run looks really solid.
It does. Like I don't know what it is. Also in the weather one, it also showed like lightning hitting the ground.
Yeah, I saw that, and it shakes the ground. It looks like it'll damage you
Yeah,
if you're not careful.
it looks like it would hurt.
Oh, that dive is solid. That's like Olympic right there.
Exactly.
I wanna, like, clap.
And then, well, you also get to sail, which is a lot of fun on
I'm
a
watching
makeshift
that right
raft.
now.
Yeah. So you get to sail on a makeshift raft, and the way that you kind of like push it along is you have a big ass leaf yourself, and you're like swinging the leaf at it like kung fu style.
Do you think that's what
Creating
uses the
wind.
glide? That giant leaf that we saw?
No, because in a minute, if you're watching the video right now, you're about to see him start gliding.
Yeah.
It looks completely different.
Holy cow, there's a thing raising out the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, this is something that in the article it
Oh,
said
no, you're right. Oh, what is that? That's like a...
looks like an actual paragliding thing.
Yeah,
Like,
it
it
looks
looks
like
like
an-
that's what it's made for.
Exactly. That's
Uh,
interesting.
This was something that the article said that we're able to see at E3, but I didn't see it at E3.
The gliding?
No, what I'm about to talk about next.
Okay, all right, here we go.
The like you're shield surfing or snowboarding. If you keep watching in the video, in a minute you'll see him like surf down a mountain on his shield.
I did see that, and that looked like fun.
That looked awesome. I don't remember seeing that at E3.
I don't remember seeing that at all.
Yeah,
I'm gonna call BS on that.
yeah. And so
Oh wait, no, he glides into skiing.
no,
or
no,
snowboarding.
no, in the middle of it, he jumps up in the middle of it and glides for a minute, and then goes back down.
That's
to it.
amazing.
Yeah. So and then you could also climb trees in this one, which we did see at E3. I'm pretty sure.
That's really cool.
I'm so excited for this game because it's giving Zelda. Like I love the universe of Zelda and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I've always been a really big fan of Zelda. I say that Zelda is the game that got me really into gaming.
Definitely.
So like I'm super pumped, and I love open world, like incredibly mobile open worlds, and that's what Zelda's finally giving me. So I'm so excited for this
All
game.
right, all right. What are you most excited for?
What do you mean?
What part of this game are you most excited for?
The weather.
The
Honestly,
weather?
just because it gives that extra level of immersion.
I gotcha. All right.
After that, probably the paragliding.
Really, I'm most excited for. I would have to say the weapons because
Oh,
in the
I forgot about
past-
those. Yeah, you can get a freaking spear.
Yeah, you can get a spear. You can have it looks like you can change your armor, and I'm most excited about that because it really gives you the player the ability to really like change up your playstyle, which I don't think we've ever gotten.
We've never
in the
had
past.
that. We've always had the Master Sword and the Master Shield, or the
Exactly.
Hyrulean Shield, and the Mirror Sword and Mirror Shield.
Yeah, so that is really exciting to me.
Yeah, this is gonna be an awesome game. I'm so excited for it.
Exactly. All right, Taft. What are you most worried about with this game? Like, what are you scared that they might disappoint with?
The free roam.
The free roam?
Yeah.
Well,
the,
why
the
is
world
that?
itself.
You think it's not going to be as big as it seems?
No, that, but it might be too big.
Oh, really?
Might be too big. Like
What do you mean it's too
I don't
big?
know. Like I just feel like it might be too spaced out, or there might be too many enemies in the area, so you can't really get to explore. I don't know.
I got
But there's so many things that can go wrong with it. That's why it's the thing I'm most worried about.
You know what? I see that because Fallout has kind of the same thing.
Exactly.
Where the map is so big that most of it is just empty space that you have to travel
You
through.
should have a horse. You should have your Epona.
Yeah.
So
They probably give it to you early.
yeah, and if you have Epona, then that'll be fine.
Exactly.
But we'll see.
But like if they
That was the problem with Fallout. You had to walk. You didn't
walk
have
everywhere. The day they give you a car in Fallout, it's gonna be a good day.
or a motorcycle, like
Or-
something.
Dude, a motorcycle would be amazing.
It would make sense.
It would. Like some
Just a thrown together motorcycle.
like a Harley or something.
Exactly.
That sounds like fun. I'm okay with that. All right. Well, Taft, do you want to get to the exciting news of the day?
I thought we were
Of
there.
the week.
I thought we were there.
Are you ready? Are you
Okay,
prepared?
real quick, I would like to. I the other day I was looking at what's it called?
I don't know. what it's
Mods
called.
for Skyrim. That's since it's coming out,
All right.
and I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and look at Fallout and see how many mods they have on Fallout right now.
Okay.
Guess how many mods they have on Fallout on an Xbox?
Total number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess 500.
More,
1,000?
more,
10,000?
less. 4,152
Wow.
on Xbox.
That's really nice.
Yeah,
That's really cool.
like mods altogether because they do kind of add up.
Yeah.
Like they'll double them up and stuff like that. So take this with a grain of salt.
I got you.
But all the mods together are one second.
Oh no.
All the mods, like all of them ever, there are 7,220.
Wow, that's incredible.
That's on PlayStation.
Is that what about for
Xbox.
Skyrim?
Skyrim right now on
Probably has a lot more because
no, it doesn't because it hasn't
doesn't?
come out yet.
Oh, I see.
They're adding some in like every day.
I'm thinking the original Skyrim, but I got you, man.
Yeah, no. The original Skyrim on Xbox One right now has 45 mods already, and it's not even out yet.
That's pretty cool.
It has some really cool ones too.
I'm really excited. When does that come out? I don't
The
even know.
28th.
28th of this month?
Yes.
No, I can't keep spending money, but I have to.
No.
It's like someone is forcing my hands. Cannot. My wallet is gonna.
Damn you, Bethesda!
And your quality games. All right, Taft, are you ready? All right, before we do this, I just want to make sure, Taft, are you're belted into your chair?
No, because I'm gonna probably have to like get up and run around and jump and out of excitement.
Is the room pressurized? We don't want an explosion of any kinds. Make sure touch something so you don't have any static.
I'm gonna push my computer very far away from me.
All right. Belted in. Do you have your hazmat suit? Not hazmat suit. Do you have your special suit, your G suit?
Yeah.
Because
Bob, are you okay? You get over there.
Bob,
You got your hose ready.
He's on the other side of the blast wall.
Yeah.
Looking through like a 3-inch piece of glass. All right, are you ready for this?
Let's do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this week Nintendo finally showed us what the next is going to be, and it is Nintendo Switch.
And it's freaking awesome.
I have some high hopes for this.
I
I'm
really do
very
too.
excited.
It is exactly what I hoped it would be from all the rumors I heard.
Yes,
It's exactly what I hoped it would be.
I'm very excited for this.
And you know what I'm most excited about?
All right.
The fact that they're bringing back split screen playing.
Yes,
Local multiplayer.
that is something I would say we've been losing.
That
a
is
lot.
something that we have lost a ton of, and it is possibly the biggest tragedy in gaming right now. I wouldn't even say
Yes.
microtransactions. I would say that the loss of local multiplayer.
That yes, and maybe exclusives.
That's
Exclusives are
always
bad.
sucked, but I would rather there be exclusives with
Multiplayer,
with
local.
local multiplayer than
I
there
gotcha.
be
All right.
no exclusives.
Yeah, I got you. All right. So where do you want to start? Let's just describe this for people who maybe haven't seen it.
If you live under a rock, let's explain this to you
If
real
you
quick.
live under a rock that is bolted to the ground and 7 sumo wrestlers are sitting upon it eating rice, then you.
That's horribly racist.
I figure that's what they eat. I've
Is
seen
that
the
because
movies.
is that because of the is that because Nintendo's a Japanese company?
Oh, no.
my god.
Oh no, no, that's just a cruel coincidence. All right.
They're sitting up there on your rock playing the next
Mario
or the
is-
Switch, I'm sorry.
Mario is sitting up there teabagging your rock. All right. Okay, so here's the next right now. I mean, the Switch. I'm gonna have to get used to that.
Yeah, that's going to be hard to get used to.
It's basically like a tablet. Like imagine maybe an iPad or something.
That's exactly what yeah.
And but it has the capability. Okay, I don't even know where to start. I mean, you can have.
Okay. So to start, I think I got this, okay?
All right, you take
Okay.
it away, Taff.
So you start off. It's a regular console. You're playing it on your computer, not on your computer, on your TV screen. Okay, you're sitting there playing. You have a normal controller. It looks like an Xbox controller almost, like very similar, like handle to it.
Yes.
And you know what? Your mom calls. Is like, hey, we need to run to the store. I need to go to the store. You're coming with me. And you're like, Mom, but I'm playing my game. She's like, no, you're coming with me. You're like, fine. You at that point walk over to the console, pull the tablet out of the console, and like deconstruct your controller, like take off the handles and put them on the sides of the tablet, and you have your freaking mobile gaming right there. That's
Boom!
the exact same like you can pick up exactly where you left off.
Exactly. In fact, I'm watching the video right now. Is it seamless? Does he just like throw them on and just like, pull it out?
I believe it is.
He's removing them. It hasn't.
Yeah.
Boom!
You just
Seamless.
just seamless. You don't even have to
Damn.
you don't even have to freaking pause it.
Damn.
Like,
Oh, dude. Am I having heart palpitations right now? That was smooth.
Bob, get the fire hose, man.
This is lit.
This is
fam.
hot.
Holy cow. Okay, so you can seamlessly just like go mobile with it. All right. What else can I do with those controllers, Taft?
You can give them to your friends, and you can play local multiplayer.
Bam! Local multiplayer right there on the
Like-
spot, in the park, in your house, in the bathtub, wherever you want.
Yeah. So the thing is, the controller, the way it's set up is it has a detachable, like your handle where your hand is detachable, and it has the buttons on the top, and on the left one it has, or I think it would be just however you set it up, but at least in the commercial, the way that they have it set up is the buttons are on the bottom on the left side, and the joystick is on the top on the left side.
Yes.
But on the right, it's just the exact inverse.
Yeah, they're inverse of each other.
Exactly inverse. The exact same thing.
Well, I would say the right one is different because instead of like being on the bottom, it's more middle-ish than the other side.
Really? I was,
Yeah.
from what I remember, they look the exact same because when you pull them off, that's like your Wii remote almost.
Exactly.
Like it's like how you would play a game with buttons on a Wii remote.
I gotcha. But like, even if you look at the logo, it's not symmetrical.
Okay.
But yeah, continue. Okay, continue.
But yeah, so like you want to play with your friends or something like that, you break apart your controller. One controller is 2 controllers.
Yeah. Holy freaking cow. All right, in the video, it shows 2 people. They both have one. They can have 4 players.
Yeah.
They're linked together. I didn't even know you could do that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just like, that's amazing.
But time out real quick though.
All right, here we go.
Possibly 2 of the biggest things that were there were 3 games shown on this commercial.
All right.
3. Okay. In no particular order.
Wait, did we talk about how you can just remove them and play them loosely in each hand?
No, we didn't.
No?
But you can do that.
Before we move on, let's just throw that out there. Okay, all right, Taff, go.
Okay. So in the commercial, you were able to like he was saying, like you can pull each one off and play it loosely. You don't actually have to have it connected to the controller for it to work. But yeah, okay. So the games, there were 3 games in no particular order. Okay, there was of course Breath of the Wind, which we just talked about.
Wild or Wind?
Wind. Oh, Wild.
Wild. Okay.
Yeah, Wild. I'm sorry.
No, I'm getting confused.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. So Breath of the Wild. That was one that they showed.
All right.
The second one looked like a brand new Mario game.
That would
Like that looked like a game we've never seen before.
that'd be okay because usually those kind of go hand in hand.
Exactly. I mean, I'm totally excited for the next Mario game.
All right.
But here's the big one.
Okay, here we go.
Here's the kicker.
Oh, Taff,
When was the
gone.
When was the last time Nintendo had a third-party game? It was the Wii, and the last one I played was like Call of Duty 3.
Yes,
It's been a while.
I had the search to history book, and then I had to order an older one because it wasn't the newer one.
It's been a while.
It has been a
It's
long
been a
time.
hot minute.
In fact, I think the last time they did a third-party game, I think the Great Pyramid was completed. I think those were like the same time.
About the same time, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like last time, like you would have to go into an Animus to see when this.
Exactly. No, you would get to get into an Animus to get into an Animus.
Yeah, it's a pretty far back.
It's a pretty long time.
Yeah. So, freaking Skyrim was on there.
Boom! Skyrim. Oh, I yanked my thing out my ear.
Skyrim.
Oh, yeah.
Skyrim was on there. Skyrim Remastered Edition was on there. But
Okay, wait. I don't think it was remastered.
no, it was.
It wasn't?
Yeah.
Because I saw
it was
that,
definitely remastered.
and I wasn't impressed because it was the 6-year-old version. But if it's remastered...
No, it's definitely remastered.
whole hot potato, mama spaghetti on my shirt. What is going on? I'm so impressed right now.
But I have some slightly bad news.
Dude, don't wreck my
Like,
vibe.
I'm gonna have to like bring down this high for a minute.
All right, here we go.
Okay, so sadly, Skyrim has not been 100% confirmed, even though it was on the commercial.
Okay, all right. Do you think that's because we haven't gotten the confirmation from Bethesda yet?
That's exactly what it is. We haven't got a couple days ago, there was a Bethesda spokesperson told GameIndustry.biz that we're happy to have had the opportunity to collaborate with Nintendo on the video. While we are not confirming any specific titles at this time, we are pleased to announce our partnership with Nintendo and support of the Switch. We look forward to revealing specific games and details in the future. So,
okay, do you think they're just doing this to mess with us because they're bastards, or
I just don't think they want to come out and say that Skyrim's going to be on there right now.
did they not know it was going to be in the
No,
commercial?
they did. I just
Okay,
don't
all right.
think that I think they want to like let out like here's all the games that are coming at this one time.
I got you. That makes sense.
So-
They don't want to like kill people with their
Exactly.
amazing.
No,
products.
that's exactly what they want. They want to kill people. They want to like, hey, here's every great game we've ever given you. They're all on Nintendo.
if we get like really, because I think that's one reason why Nintendo struggles in the past. We haven't gotten awesome third-party games.
I think that this might be the console to put Nintendo back on the map in the console war.
So excited. Holy cow. Oh, it's like I just... my body feels like a fresh Hot Pocket. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like
I'm just nice and warm and toasty on the inside.
Yeah, but if someone bites me, I mean, they're
going to
freezing.
die.
Their face will melt off.
Yeah.
Like, holy cow. This is so unprecedented.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a very big step for gaming.
Yeah.
Because
for
this
Nintendo.
For gaming.
Well, okay, why gaming?
Because this is consoles in your freaking hand.
That's true.
Like a full-blown console in your hand.
Okay, here's the thing though.
Because notoriously handheld games have always been weaker.
Yeah, this is true. Okay, what's really exciting to me is that Nintendo Switch is actually powered by an NVIDIA high performance mobile gaming chip.
Yeah.
It's called NVIDIA Tegra. That is really exciting because in the past I think Nintendo has levied gameplay over graphics.
Yes.
I think this time they're going to put the best of both worlds in that. And that's really exciting to me.
Yes.
Because people expect at this point, good graphics are expected.
But you see the thing about Nintendo games is they're always high definition cartoons.
That's true.
So,
but like I want my cartoon to have like lots of detail. I don't know. You like
I mean, I don't want to see Mario looking realistic because I
Yeah.
don't want to see like each individual strand of his mustache. Like that's just weird.
I don't need like realistic like shadows on his man boobs. Cause
Yeah,
he's fat,
I don't.
you know?
I don't need to see a realistic Mario because I feel like that's horrifying.
It's gonna be gross.
I feel like that's absolutely horrifying.
That would be weird, and I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Good thing he's and that nose. I don't want a
Yeah,
realistic
no.
Mario nose.
No, that'd be bad.
He should get that looked at.
Yeah,
Definitely.
that's
so.
a tumor.
But yeah, I'm really excited for this, man. What are you most worried about? Okay, no wait. First of all, is it a touchscreen? Do you think it's touchscreen capable? No.
I don't. It might be, but I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either because of the controls
And the fact that you have to pull it in and out and like
yeah,
touching, and I don't think that would be a good idea.
yeah. I'm really excited about that. Now, what we haven't gotten is battery life. Now, I want to talk about price at the end because that's the most exciting thing for me.
Yeah.
But what do you think the battery life for this is?
I don't know. I honestly don't.
What would you hope for?
I would hope it would at least give you a couple hours.
A couple hours. I think 3 hours.
That's exactly what I was thinking. 3 hours
Yeah.
would be a decent one.
If they came out and said we have 5 hours of battery life, I think my
That'd be
head would
great.
explode. My
That'd be
head would
amazing.
roll off. I would use it to bowl with it. Like it'd be that
Yeah.
crazy.
But so another thing that it showed was this one guy in the commercial was playing it on a plane. Which if that was any like realism to it at all, that means that there doesn't have to be a connection between the console and the.
That is nice. Well, if it's mobile, you can't always have that connection.
Exactly.
But that means
That's what I'm saying. Like there's no like it don't have to be an internet connection or anything like that.
yeah, offline play, really nice.
Exactly.
I had something I wanted to say. It has a kickstand.
It does.
That's really nice. Also, can we talk about that low key like shade throwing by Nintendo at Apple? How they like showed off a 3.5 millimeter jack for headphones?
Oh yeah.
Can we talk about how
Yeah.
like Nintendo's like throwing some shade at Apple? That was pretty pretty cool.
Yeah. I hope it has I do hope it has Bluetooth connectability though.
Maybe.
I hope so because I mean I have a headphone
Yeah.
that I'm currently wearing, and by a headphone I mean it's literally
Oh, you're
only
right.
a single earbud in my ear,
You're
and then my other earphones are all Bluetooth.
you're
And
right.
that's becoming
you know?
more and more popular.
That okay. I think we'd have to have that.
Yeah.
Do you think it has speakers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think
it
so
almost
too.
definitely has speakers.
Yeah, because we saw people playing without headphones.
Exactly.
And for like local co-op, you're gonna want headphones.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm really what games would you? What third-party games would you want on this?
Skyrim.
Yeah. Like that we haven't seen yet. Maybe.
Yeah.
I can't think of anything.
The Forza driving games.
Forza. That's between Microsoft and
But you couldn't. That one wouldn't be on there because that's Forza Horizon is
the exclusive.
it's an exclusive.
I got you.
The new Star Wars games.
Ooh,
Any of the new Star Wars games that are coming out.
Yes.
Any of them.
You know what's really nice about this? no longer will you have to get if you want mobile gaming.
Yeah.
You don't have to you don't have to like choose between like a Wii, or as a developer, you don't have to choose between like a 3DS and a Wii.
Yeah.
Your mobile games are your console games,
Which is great. That's why I'm saying this is such a big step for gaming.
That's really cool. I'm really excited.
I'm going to be able to play freaking Pokemon.
Yeah. Okay. One thing I noticed is that you know how people were talking about the big deal that Nintendo might go back to cartridges.
Yes.
They're just going the way of the 3DS.
Yes.
And
which is fine with me.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Though if
I'm sorry for this cough.
If I can have, it's okay, Taft. Your body is under so much awesome right now.
Exactly.
And like, you're just being overwhelmed that your immune system is shutting
like
down.
I'm evolving. I'm reaching a new stage in evolution that can handle this sort of awesomeness.
Exactly. Your hands are like forming to a perfect shape for that controller.
Exactly. Like it's almost like I have arthritis, except for it's like Nintenditis.
It's Nintenditis. That's show title. Show title right there, ladies and gentlemen. Nintenditis. I just have to figure out how to spell it. All right. I'm really. I
think the show title for this one might be want to keep the volume down. I feel like we've been yelling a lot in this one.
We have been. But it's okay because
It's just pure excitement.
It's worth all of it. Is worth it. Yeah, I can't. I'm just really excited to see where they go with this. We have a lot of. I can see a lot of people who don't make. I'm excited because I hope we get a lot of developers that don't make consoles. So maybe like Gearbox, EA. If we can get a lot of partnerships with them, that would be awesome. Now, not Sony. Nintendo showed a lot of partners that will help, like, or promised to make things.
Yeah.
For or like have some sort of partnership with Nintendo. Includes Bethesda, obviously. Some Ubisoft.
You know what game I'd like to really see on here? The new State of Decay.
Ooh, that's good because those games aren't like super graphically intensive.
No, they're not. But also at the same time, they are like the perfect kind of like mobile game.
Oh, that's true.
Because like they're not super fast paced. They're not always having to do something. They're the perfect kind of kill in time kind of game.
Yeah.
So that'd be awesome.
I would like. You know what game I would like to see? Maybe Hearthstone. Hearthstone would work. Also, maybe. All right, this is the maybe. It works on console, but maybe Overwatch on this.
Yeah, I could definitely see it on there.
It's a shooter. It works on console already.
I could see it on there.
That would be cool. Though I don't know how graphically intensive it is, but if it works on console, it might work on this.
Yeah. I mean, this is a console.
Yes.
That's what we keep forgetting. We keep saying
console.
Like, if it works on console, it can work. No, because this is a console.
Now, one argument against that, Taft, is that it's powered by a mobile graphic. It has a mobile graphic not architecture. A word. It's a mobile
graphics card.
Yeah, I guess so. Like a mobile graphics card. So you could argue this is a glorified like mobile like.
You could.
Why can't I think of words?
I don't know.
It's a glorified
handheld.
Handheld.
Yeah.
Thank you, Taft.
You're welcome.
Taft. That's why we do this show together. Because when my brain abandons me alone in the cave, you are the light that guides me out.
I've always got you, Mike. Don't worry.
I always Taft. All right,
we're holding hands right now, just so you guys know.
We are. They can probably feel it through the microphone.
They can feel the love.
Exactly. But I would like to see that because Hearthstone Mobile is made in Unity, and Unity has promised. Now they've promised doesn't mean we're going to get anything.
Yeah.
Just because Activision promised to like do something with Nintendo doesn't mean we're going to get like Infinity War on this. It's possible.
True.
But it really depends because we did get Call of Duty on the Wii.
We did. I played it. It was actually a lot of fun.
The graphics weren't as good.
That's actually the only one. That's actually the only system I played Call of Duty 3 on.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
So you have
that was the only system I had at the time.
Oh, I see. I gotcha. That's really funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. Havoc. What does Havoc make? They make something. I don't think
Havoc makes a lot of stuff.
That's true. But yeah. EA, I can definitely see Star Wars on this.
Yeah.
Star Wars is Nintendo's market, or like those markets.
Yeah, that's a very accurate statement.
Yeah, kids, family, Because like families like kids really like Star Wars. They like that fantasy sci-fi. So,
You know what this is going to be great for though?
What?
This console is going to be absolutely amazing for Smash Brothers.
It is.
Super Smash Brothers is going to actually be this is going to be an excellent system for that.
Exactly. And it's gonna be really cool to for like tournaments. At the esports club, they have tournaments for Smash Brothers. My brain has stopped working. Think I'm running out of juice or something. I need to like plug into a wall. But that got kind of dark. I imagine with a fork, but okay, whatever. But like it's gonna be really nice because if they want to hold a tournament, everyone can just bring their own device. Or if someone doesn't have a device, people can share.
Yeah.
That is just really cool, and I'm really excited. Do you think we've talked it to Death Tat? Anything you want to add? No, wait. Price
Yes,
point.
I was about to say price. That's
All
what
right.
I was about to say.
Okay, what price point are you hoping for, and if it's different than what you think we'll get?
I'm hoping for a 350.
350?
Yeah.
That's actually higher. I was thinking 300 or lower.
See, I'm hoping for a 350 because it's a new console.
That's true.
And
It's gonna be a lot of excitement.
But I was thinking we're probably going to get around a 400.
400?
Yeah.
You really think so? Because
I mean, I hope to God I'm wrong.
yeah, I think it's gonna be 300 or below.
Okay.
I really think so. Because
I could see it.
Because unlike an Xbox or a PlayStation, it doesn't have like a full CPU and GPU. Instead, it's going to have a mobile gaming card, which is it's probably going to be cheaper because it's not as like big, complex, that kind of thing. And but it does have a lot of extra things like the screen. So I don't know. I'm getting too technical with it. I think it's going to be 300 or lower. Taft, do you think it's going to be sold cheap, but the controllers are going to be like super expensive because you'll lose those suckers all the time and they'll get their money back by selling controllers?
I do think that the controllers will be relatively expensive, but I don't think for that reason.
Why?
I think that they're going to be pretty expensive because of the what's it called?
I don't know.
Because of the novelty.
Oh, I gotcha.
I think that you're going to be like, hey, I only need to buy one thing. I only need to buy one controller, and I'll have 2 controllers with it.
That's true. I can see that. Do you? Well, I bet we get color variation.
Oh, definitely.
Because like this gray is cool, and also something that excites me about this. If you look at the Wii U, if you look at the Wii, they both have kind of a common design.
Yes.
This
is totally different.
This is exciting because it shows how they're turning a new leaf.
Yeah, they're like, we are done with Wii.
Yeah, they're excited to go a different direction. Okay. Do you think this is going to be a Wii or a Wii U?
I think it's gonna be a Wii.
I think it's going to be a Wii too.
I think it's gonna be a Wii.
I like Wiis.
Actually, no. You know what I think? I think it's gonna be a GameCube.
A GameCube?
I don't think it's gonna be a GameCube.
I missed the GameCube. They should just give me an HD remake of the GameCube.
I know.
That'd be so cool. I'm really excited about this. This is exciting, people. Everyone, I hope it's 300 or lower. I hope you're wrong, Taff. No offense. Hope you're wrong.
Oh, I hope I'm wrong too.
All right. Anything you want to add before we go on?
Not really. No.
No. I can't think of anything. Nintendo. Good on y'all.
Yeah.
And I look forward to seeing more. And I bet now it's released in March. I bet pre-orders open by Christmas.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because
Wait, real quick, can we talk about how Red Dead is already out letting you pre-order?
really?
Yeah. At the end of the commercial, it said pre-order now.
No, that's a no-no.
Yeah.
You don't pre-purchase a game a year in advance.
No.
Because it probably will. According to the past, it probably will get pushed back.
Yeah.
And that will be a pain.
I don't know. Rockstar. I don't think they've ever pushed back a game.
Really?
Yeah. Or it's none of their major titles.
Well, it's a first for everything.
No, they did push back. They did push back 4.
GTA 4?
GTA 4.
I got you. I don't remember
But they didn't
that.
push back 5.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And we did talk about how Skyrim...
We did talk about how Skyrim is.
Though it's not being
confirmed.
confirmed. Does it...
We've gone through our news.
We have.
We have.
Does this say whether or not it was the remake or not?
No, but from another article I read, it was.
It was? Okay.
Yeah, from another article I read.
You don't get a really clear picture of it.
You don't. But from what I read, it was the remake.
I got you. Well, that's really cool. All right. Do you want to talk about what we've been playing? I'm excited to hear about what did I get you last weekend?
You got me Mafia 3, but I may or may not have bad news.
Okay, because I thought I really wanted to buy it. Apparently, it's really shit on PC right now. Like, the performance kind of sucks.
Okay, no, it's great. I was going to say I may or may not have played it, but no, it's a great game.
Okay, all right.
I love it.
Well, you want to move on?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
What games are we playing?
All right, my earpiece fell out, so I think it's over.
Yes.
I yanked it out of excitement, and it hurt like crap.
Nice.
So yes, Taft, I'm really excited to hear how is Mafia 3.
So Mafia 3 is actually contrary to what everybody else is saying. I'm the only one that's correct. It's a great game.
It's a great game.
I'm having a lot of fun with it. I can see where other people are complaining about it.
What are they complaining about?
They complain that they didn't change in like the second game. There's not enough to do between between the story missions.
Okay, so like
which is kind of true. Like yes and no. There are a few things, but they're not the best.
I got you, because like GTA has a bunch of side missions,
exactly,
racing, all that kind of junk.
But you're not dealing with freaking Rockstar, you know?
Exactly.
So,
do you think people were hoping for a GTA game?
Yes.
Okay,
that's exactly what they were hoping for, a GTA Mafia style.
I see. Okay,
that's exactly what they're hoping for. But the game's story is incredibly strong. At least what I've gotten to so far, it's really good. Like I knew what happened, but when it happened, like no spoilers or anything like that. But like I knew what was gonna happen, but when it happened, I was like, "Oh shit!"
But okay,
and the soundtrack is absolutely amazing.
Is it?
It's so good.
That's really cool. I love a good soundtrack. How the controls, like for like driving and stuff, because driving is a hit and miss kind of thing.
Okay, so there are actually two different types of controls for driving.
Okay,
one is the regular driving, and then one is the realistic driving.
Ooh, wait, it has a setting for that?
Yes.
That kind of sounds like fun.
Yeah. So, I have not tried realistic because I like the regular.
Okay.
It's a little bit more cinematic.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah. It takes a minute to get used to.
Okay.
But once you get used to it, it's pretty decent.
Okay.
It's not the worst.
I gotcha.
Yeah, I'd say it's somewhere on the level of Saints Row.
Saints Row.
I'd say it's a little bit better than the Saints Row driving.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I gotcha.
But story's great. Weapons could be done a little bit better.
Why is that? What's wrong with
I can only carry 2 weapons at a time.
That's lame.
Yeah.
Let me
unless maybe like I haven't gotten any of the upgrades that let me carry anything more. If they have those.
Okay.
But as of right now, I can only carry a sidearm and a main gun.
I gotcha. So, sorry to pull up a GTA again, but like I like the GTA thing of where you can have an assload of guns.
Yeah, me too.
You can have multiple of the same kind. I can have 3 variations of a submachine gun.
Exactly, and I love that. And in Mafia 2, I believe you could as well. So
that's a strange thing to cut back.
Yeah,
like like player wise. Now if they're going for realism, I understand.
I will really commend the design team and development team on how realistic the guy moves.
Really,
movement is incredibly realistic. Like you know how in like a normal game, like they'll sit there and like run with the gun like this and stuff. Like not how you run. You okay? For those of you, who
I've never ran with a gun, but I would imagine it's not how I would do it.
Exactly. For those of you who can't see what I'm doing, so everybody that's listening besides Mike, it's like they're cradling a freaking baby.
Yeah,
or just yes, okay. In certain situations, you're gonna run like that.
Yeah,
and he does in certain situations where he has the gun out and ready. Like he's in the middle of a fight.
He's prepared.
He's in the middle of the fight.
And he's not Call of Duty where it's always point forward.
Exactly.
I gotcha.
But when he is sneaking, if he has his pistol out, he kind of lets it drop to the side. Like he's like, okay, like it's not like he's not in position ready to pull the trigger. He's like, I'm gonna just kind of like walk slowly.
Yeah.
And then when he's got a rifle and he's running or something like that, he holds it like in a totally different manner. Like he holds it on the barrel. Like on
that
top
makes
of
sense.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like you're like, I need to get going. I'm going to hold this in the middle where it's best balanced and I can just freaking book it.
You're not hurting your wrist.
Exactly.
You know, and like I've held a rifle and that's like the best place to hold it. That makes sense.
So I really commend them for the realism.
I do like that.
But overall, it's a very good game. I would give it a solid 8 out of 10.
I gotcha. I will, unfortunately, let's see if it still has it. I checked it on Steam. All right, this is bad for Steam, people who don't know, but it has like 50% on Steam.
Yeah, which is
that's bad.
Yeah,
I don't know, where is it?
I think the reason I got so much hate is because it didn't change enough from the second one.
Oh, really?
I think that's the main reason.
Well, don't people? There's a certain variation where like you want a new game, but you don't want to be so new where
and I don't think it got to that enough to where it's because it's a different game.
No, I'm sorry, it drops to 49%.
Dang.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's real bad.
On Steam, that's bad.
Yeah.
I gotcha. All right. Well, Taft, I told you this before the start of the show.
Yes.
I got home yesterday. around I got home kind of late actually, probably around like 9 or 10. I played I played about an hour and a half of Civ 6 while Battlefield 1 downloaded. I played Battlefield until 3 a.m. Got up today at 11 and basically played Battlefield from 11 to 4, and then I played Civ from 4 to 6:30. I started late today. Like, you got here, I wasn't quite set up because I was still playing Civ, and England is being a jackass right now. But so all right, Taft. Which one do you want me to start with?
Start with Battlefield. That's what.
Battlefield?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Battlefield is amazing. I completed the story today. It is absolutely amazing.
That was quick.
What they do, I played it on easy because I'm
Okay.
I'm a story
Yeah,
guy.
I got you.
If I die a bunch, I lose interest.
Yeah.
So, but and I got it for the multiplayer as
that's
usual.
fine.
But I like,
Wait, real quick. Is that really tiny gun? That like the one that like the dude
Oh,
holds?
yeah.
Is that a real gun in the game?
I think it is. I haven't got it yet, but I'm pretty sure it is. It's
Nice.
not. I didn't get it in story, which means an actual equipable item in online.
Okay.
That's what I can deduce anyway. But okay, this story mode is amazing.
Okay.
The story mode is great. What they do is that they put you in characters in different parts of the war. So
Nice.
in Italy, Egypt, I think France. You're a tank driver. You drive planes, and there are these different characters, and they explore. You, the player, have the ability to like. It really gives you a sense of the scale of destruction during the First World War, and it's incredible. Like it talks like it gives you like stats after you complete a mission. It gives you stats, about how many people took place in this battle, how many died, what was the casualties. Like you complete the tank mission. It was like the mission, like you as a tank driver are trying to get to a city called Cambury, and like you, the player, get them to the launch position to take that town. After you complete that mission, it talks about like what happened, how it talked about how the Allies successfully took the town, how 300 tanks took part in the battle.
That's cool.
It really I felt the weight of the war in a weird way. I'm not like saying like I felt like a veteran or anything.
Yeah.
I was like it really gave me a sense of like this war was big, and I feel like the people who made the story mode, they didn't just make story mode so that the game had it. Like a lot of people put a lot of good work into that story mode.
That's good. That's real good.
And I love that. I really recommend you play it, Taft. It's really good. The graphics are awesome. A small detail I really like, when you pick up a gun, it's clean. If you go prone and crawl, mud collects on the gun over time.
That's cool.
And we'll cover it.
Is there a bunch of trench warfare?
There is.
Okay, good.
You spend a good amount of time in no man's land. And
Okay.
They show a really good no man. There's mud everywhere. There's corpses, barbed wire. Things are like messed up. There's mud all over you. They do a really good job. Now, I've only played like 2 matches online because I wanted to play the single player.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun. The guns are really cool.
Okay.
The tanks are awesome. They showed a lot of really cool stuff. I'm really impressed.
Yeah.
Hopefully next week I'll talk more about online.
Nice.
But story, I really recommend. I think you'd like it, Taff.
Real quick, this just kind of popped in my head. One thing about Mafia for the story, it's presented as a documentary, like after the fact.
That's interesting.
It's really cool.
I like that perspective.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's really cool.
Like it's like a modern day documentary. Like they're talking about when Lincoln Clay decided to take down the Mafia.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, something I wanted to ask you while we were talking about it. So we're just gonna sandwich Mafia again.
Okay.
In between the 2 games. I forgot. Darn it. What was I gonna? It was a really big question. Not a big question. Darn it. What did I want to ask you?
I was talking about the modern day.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Documentary.
Thank you. How does New Orleans stand up?
Oh, not the best.
Not the, did they at
Like
least
there are certain areas where I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm definitely walking through New Orleans right now.
I got you.
And then there are other ones I'm like, doesn't seem anything like it.
Did they at least get the square? What is the square called?
I've actually not been able to get. I haven't gotten there yet.
You have?
They call it the French Ward.
Oh, okay. But it's the French Quarter. Okay, I
Yeah.
remember now.
And no, I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming they save landmarks like that for.
No,
important
no, I
news.
mean I can drive there now. It's just I'm going with the story, and the story has mainly kept me in the poor areas of right now.
I got it. That makes sense. It shows your character's progression.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, does it? This is kind of a heavy subject, but does it handle racism well?
Amazingly.
Amazingly. We don't have to get into it or
Yeah,
anything.
but like if you're in a rich white area,
Yeah.
then cops will show up a lot faster,
Interesting.
and more of them will show up. Whereas if you're in a really poor, like your starting area,
yeah.
you could shoot somebody and a cop might not even show up.
Really.
Yeah.
That's a really nice attention. Like, I don't know about attention to detail, but that's a really nice.
And then
detail.
like cops are always keeping an eye on you because
Yeah.
you're black.
There's-
There are certain like it's still during segregation, I believe.
yeah.
And so there are certain shops and stuff you can walk into, and they'll be like, "Get out, whites only," and then start like if you don't get out, they'll call the cops.
Really.
Yeah.
That's really interesting. Do NPCs interact with you differently? Like, will an African American and a white?
Yeah. White people will either be nice to you or just be a total dick,
Okay.
whereas black people are typically almost always nice to you.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a really cool little detail. Interesting. Anything else you want to add?
Nope, that's it.
All right, just talking about Civ 6 real quick. If you played the last Civ,
Yes.
I would say it's very similar.
okay.
It's similar at first, but I was kind of unimpressed. But as I moved on, they've added a lot. The relationships of nations is really nice because it's no longer just like agreements. Like, you know how did you ever play Civ 5?
Yes.
You know, like how your friendships never really felt like friendships or anything?
Yeah, they always just felt like I'm not going to kill you, so don't kill me.
Exactly. Now it's like, oh, can I set up an embassy? Not embassy.
Embassy.
Embassies. Thank you. Can I set up an embassy in your home capital? Then I can I know where their home capital is, even if I've never been there. It's that kind of thing. Trade roads act differently. There's a unit dedicated to trade routes, and they if they've never been to a town, they make a road there as they go, and it's just really interesting. I mean, I haven't gone too far. Settler mode, which I'm playing on, just to kind of get a feel for all mechanics and characters of the game.
Okay.
Seems harder this time. I'm not winning. I'm not winning absurdly. I'm not in modern era with battleships, and my enemies still use horses.
Nice.
Now I'm losing, kind of. Maybe because it's a new game.
Maybe because you're just bad.
I am bad at Civ, but it's really cool. I'm liking it. It feels like it has more depth to it, and also enemy stacking is cool. You can now have your workers or settlers be escorted by troops.
Yeah, we've talked about that.
Yeah, I'm liking that. You can stack troops now to form corps.
Oh, really? That's nice.
That is nice.
That was something in there was the console version of Civilization Revolutions. It was the cartoony one.
Yeah.
You could do that. You could do three different groups would form an army.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
And
If they were the same group,
Yeah.
three legions would form a legion army.
Yeah, same thing for this.
And it was really awesome because if you know how they win 3 consecutive battles, they
Yeah.
get a level up.
Yeah.
Well, they say one of your guys was a ranger level up, so you did better in heavy terrain.
Okay.
Well, if one of those guys was that
Mm.
and you did it, then they would all learn that. And so
Really? That's nice.
Yeah.
So you can make your armies more well-rounded.
Yeah.
I gotcha. Yeah. I haven't played through a complete match yet, so I don't have too much to say. Maybe
Yeah.
next week I'll have more to say about it if I'm not binging Battlefield. Fortunately, the last 2 weeks have been heavy on school and work, so I took Monday off.
Nice.
So I'm probably just gonna play games.
I have
Monday.
tomorrow off too, so
I gotcha. But
or not tomorrow, Monday.
Monday, awesome. We'll just have to play video games. I don't know. Text each other.
Let's do it.
How's your gaming? What's your KD? What's your KD, brah?
What is it? Come on, bro.
Come on, bro. What is
Bro,
it?
come
What is it? Donald Trump hasn't released his kill death ratio. Have you seen
Oh.
that?
No.
Hillary Clinton meme queen.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a stupid
Have,
video.
have you seen the it's a Photoshop of Hillary just dancing, and then that guy in the red sweater, I can't remember his name.
Ken Bone?
Yeah, Kim Bone comes out she's sitting there talking in his direction and stuff like that, and halfway through he gets up and starts dancing with her.
Yes. Have you seen the singing version of the second debate?
Yes.
That was funny.
Yeah, that was.
I enjoyed that. All right. You want to? Oh wait,
We have an email.
We have an email, ladies and gentlemen.
We do.
And in case this episode hasn't been amazing already.
This has been a really good episode. I feel like.
I feel like my eyes are about to melt out of my head because I'm just so overwhelmed. That was really gruesome.
It was.
All right.
I liked it.
Okay. Hey, it's Halfs. This guy's your friend. Do you want to
Yes.
read it or shall I?
Sure. I can read it.
Oh, you want me to do it or me? Yes. You want to read it in sync?
Yes.
You want to try that?
No, let's not try that.
Okay, that's a good idea. All right.
Okay, so Mike and Taft. Since I graduated from LSU this past May, I spend nearly 12 hours every week just driving to and from work every day.
All right, hold on for a second. I'm so sorry. That commute sounds really bad. Continue.
So much of that time is spent listening to podcasts, and I can say that the College Gamers podcast is always a much anticipated podcast for me to listen to every Monday morning. Which, like, yeah, he's my friend and stuff like that, but like when he says like he really enjoys it, he honestly he's very sincere about it. Because otherwise,
that means a lot.
Yeah, thank you, Eric. And then I've been listening to the College Gamers now for about a year. I really enjoy those awkward moments on the show that aren't meant to be funny, but make me die laughing nonetheless.
It's good. There's a lot of awkwardness on this show.
Yeah.
I'm happy for that.
Exactly. Especially when the laughter is at the expense of my dear friend Taft. Anywho, I often find myself wishing that I could ask you guys questions about the topics you are talking about, or just random fun gaming questions that would be fun for you to answer and us listeners to hear. And since gaming news has been slow for the past few weeks, I figured you may have time to answer a couple questions I had in mind. You picked the absolute worst week to do this.
Thank you for the email.
Yeah.
Really appreciate
Yeah.
it.
But you know what? We're going to answer your questions anyway.
Let's do it.
Okay, question number 1. He sent us 2 questions.
All right.
And both of these are actually very good questions.
Yeah, I feel like we're going to have a lot of fun with this.
Yeah,
in case this
honestly,
episode,
for these ones, we could honestly. This is going to be a long episode.
it's running long already.
Yeah,
But it's all right.
and we're about to get some really deep questions.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Do you believe that you as Dragonborn's actions were justified?
Do you believe that Gaben will ever release Half-Life 3?
Sir, I can't tell the future.
Yeah. No, okay.
All right.
If you could create your own game that pulled mechanics, graphics, systems, etc., from any amount of other games, what would you pull? What would you pull from what? What would the game genre be? What would you call the game? Would it have multiplayer?
Did you want to read the example?
Yeah,
it's kind of long.
I mean, it'll
It's
take.
totally up to you.
Yeah, let's read the example. Just kind of.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. For example, I would make an open world third or first person shooter, so you can switch. Not shooter. Third first person RPG based in the Star Wars universe. I would take mission variety and depth of The Witcher, the movement system from Assassin's Creed, and all of it meets Star Wars: The Force Unleashed, the character customization from Skyrim, etc., etc.
Okay, Tap. Before we get started here,
Yes.
I'd bet money that Skyrim is going to come up in this conversation.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yes.
But just that first question,
We could have an entire podcast about that one.
Entire episode. In fact, we should make that.
We
make
should
that a Kickstarter goal.
Okay.
If we get enough patrons,
Okay.
we should just have a whole nother show, maybe a monthly show, just theory crafting games.
Okay.
That
That'd
sounds
be a good
like
one.
fun.
That'd be a really good one.
They'd probably run long every time.
Every single time.
Yes. Do you want to go first or shall I?
You go first.
Me go first?
Since I'm sure the people are bored of hearing me talk, so I just read a really
right.
long email.
For a while there, I was getting the vibe of when the teacher makes you read part of a book or something.
Yes.
Okay. I haven't really thought too much of advance in this. That sentence was mixed up. I'm gonna let you, listener, piece it back together. Okay. So mechanics, graphics, systems. I would want probably Witcher 3 like graphics because Witcher. I want a fantasy game. First of all,
Yes, definitely.
That'd be the genre. Fantasy. If I could have a procedurally generated world that's like Skyrim, where like it procedurally generates quests. If it can procedurally generate a town, but instead I can just explore this realm, just endlessly. Like it'll generate mountain ranges. It'll generate maybe a desert. If I could have a game like that, that would be amazing, and have a super awesome crafting system. That would be cool.
That would be.
With like leveling, maybe. I want to fit WoW somewhere into this, but I don't think WoW's gonna fit because maybe I would say maybe spell system of WoW, but I would also want you to be able to choose your own path if you can be a good or bad player. if you use magic or not. But I think what would the melee system be? Because Skyrim's melee system isn't that great, actually.
My melee system would definitely be the Witchers.
Okay, yeah, Witcher's melee system. The magic, though, what would the magic come from? I can't think of any good magic. I don't play a lot of magic games. That's the issue.
Actually, no, I changed where my melee system would be from, but go ahead, continue.
Okay, I'm going to keep Witcher. I want a good magic system.
Yeah.
I can't think of a game as an example.
What's it called? Skyrim had a pretty decent magic system.
You know, I don't think it was great.
Really?
That's my one complaint about that game. As I've played it over and over again, the magic just doesn't. There's not a lot of variations in the magic.
See, okay, yeah, I would change the variation, but the way that you do magic in it, I would keep the same.
Okay, that is cool. How I can mix and match with it. Like
Yeah.
I can heal and do melee.
Yeah, that's nice.
That is cool. But I would want more variation.
Exactly. Yeah.
But then at the same time, it'd be cool if I didn't have to just be like a quester. Maybe I can be a hunter and live somewhere. I can I can level up through doing that. I want to be a tradesman.
You can do that in Skyrim because I did that. I got to level 20 with only killing deer.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Again, it's based off a lot of Skyrim. Basically my game would just be a big Skyrim improvement.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I can have professions. I can be like an engineer and craft cool things. Like I can craft guns that are like high tech and stuff. That'd be really cool.
Okay.
Like a mount system. Maybe. You know, I really don't know. I think it had to be a glorified Skyrim, probably. Because like I love the realm, I love the lore of Skyrim, and if I could just have that endlessly generated for me, but at the same time like meaningful story, which would be hard with procedurally generated, that'd be cool.
Okay.
I would really like that. What would you be, Taft?
Yeah. Obviously, it'd be a fantasy game.
Okay.
And I like the idea of being able to choose your path, like be a good or bad character. But I like the idea, like kind of how Fable does it, like not necessarily the physicality change, like the physical changes and stuff like that, but how it affects the world around you, like the decisions and stuff the decisions you make, and actually like you can see the effects on the world around you. Yeah, which is nice. It would probably be set. It would be set in a world that is massive, like just absolutely just freaking huge, on like an archipelago, like a chain of islands or something like that. Because I really like the idea of being like maybe a big continent in the middle, but then you can go to a bunch of different islands with no, like you get on a ship and go, kind of like Assassin's Creed does.
Yeah. Do you own the boat? Like, can you upgrade your boat?
Yes,
that'd be cool.
Like kind of take Black Flag.
Okay, I never played Black Flag, but okay.
Yeah, kind of take Black Flag for that one, and then it would definitely have to have parkour in it, but instead of the Assassin's Creed parkour,
okay. Oh, whoa, okay.
I would want to do the Brink parkour.
Brink. I heard Brink had good parkour.
It really did. Yeah,
did it? Okay.
It was a running system that, like, the way that the parkour system worked was you looked at where you wanted to go, and and you could kind of assist. Yeah. Like if you were trying to like jump up somewhere, you could jump to them. But if you were looking up there and your guy was like, I can reach my hand up and grab that, you can reach up and grab it.
Okay. What about Mirror's Edge parkour? Would you want that?
That's just too many. Like, it's just too complicated because that's the entire game.
Okay, you're right. All right.
But I wouldn't want any magic in it. No magic.
No magic.
No magic. So kind of like the new Kingdom Come Deliverance game coming out.
Yeah.
Kind of like that.
I got you.
I would want a mass variety of character customization. When it comes to the way you can look, the way you can act, and then the armor and weapons that you can use. Yes. That's my biggest thing. That would probably, like, I would have the absolute biggest amount of variation in weapons or armor that you could possibly have. That would be really cool. And they probably change how you play the game. Exactly. Like, I want everything, every decision you make, I want it to have some sort of consequence. Some sort of weight to it. Exactly. I got you. And, like, I don't want any decision to be, like, okay, like, if you choose a heavy armor or something like that, yeah, like, you can choose this heavy armor, that heavy armor, that are the same stats. They just look different. Yeah, that's not gonna, the way you look doesn't have any effect. Although, say if you wear the red shoe, your sister will die. If you wear the blue shoe, she gets rich. You're wearing a faction's clothing. If you're wearing a faction's clothing, I want people to think that you're part of that faction. One issue with Skyrim, yes. If you dress up as a guard, they don't think you're a guard. I know, which is aggravates me. Yes. So they bring Skyrim up again. Yes. So there's that. Okay. And if you wear like a tarbird, I can say right now, the very end goal would be, or not the end goal, but you could be anything from a hunter to a king by the end of the game.
That would be awesome.
Like if you wanted to, there'd be a quest line where you could kill the king and like take the place.
So if you become the king,
or if the king dies or something like that, the queen's marriageable. Also, they would definitely have a marriage system in there, a partner system that would be along the lines of what's called Fallout 4, because I thought they did it really well.
Does Fallout 4 have a marriage system?
Not married, but like partner system. Like you can get romantically involved with your followers.
I got you. I didn't know that.
If you say the proper dialogue options and stuff like that. Yeah,
that's really cool. I didn't know that. That sounds like a really fun game. I would definitely play that. We should make that game. Spend the weekends making it.
Like I would love to. I feel like I would actually do a very good job of doing like game design, like stories and stuff like that. But
script writer or something. Yeah. But like I feel like
like so many people think they're good at it, so I might be really crappy at it.
Yeah, I gotcha. But hey, it comes to practice. We'll have to do this every week.
Hey.
And exactly. Okay, so are you done?
Yeah, that was it.
I don't like cut your awesome game off.
That was it, because I could go on with this for hours and I need to stop.
I gotcha. All right. Well, let's move on to 2. You want me to read 2?
Yeah, you can go ahead and read 2.
All right. Well, let's take this in chunks because it's kind of several questions broken up. Okay. So let's handle the chunk. Okay. All right. Part 1. Part 1. Email by Eric. That was his name?
Yes.
All right. Read by Mike Gallants. Since Mike is a PC advocate and Tapped is a console gamer, what do you think of the upcoming moves by PlayStation and Xbox, making newer and upgraded consoles? Okay, that was my ebook person.
I got it. It came off very well, actually.
Thank you.
It came off very well.
Thank you. I think upgraded consoles are the way of the future.
Yes.
I
completely agree.
I think they will become simplified PCs where you can choose your parts, and instead of having to take, the freaking case apart and take the GPU out and everything, maybe it's just slide in, slide out kind of thing. I think it's a good way to go.
Yeah. I think it's going to go along the lines of a less complicated PC where it's going to be a I'm not gonna be able to download Google Chrome or anything like that. I'm not gonna be able to.
Maybe they have an app for it.
Yeah, they might have an app for it or something like that. But it's not gonna be your traditional computer. But it'd just be like have your gaming and
you
stuff.
Can't take your Xbox to class and take notes.
Exactly, you can't do stuff like that. But you can very easily play games and stuff on the same level that a PC could. Eventually, not anytime soon, but eventually.
Yeah. And what that will do is that will smooth out the graphics. Like because if you could graph like how it compares to PC graphics, you would see that. It starts out really nice, but it would slowly arch down as the console gets older.
Yeah.
What this will do is that it'll make it like linear. They will stay up to date over time, and also that opens up the console world for more people because they won't have to spend $400 on a new console. They can purchase cheaper parts and get into it, and over time upgrade it so they don't want to spend a bunch of money all at once.
Exactly.
And that's a really good idea.
Like, because for me, like, the reason I don't have a PC is not because I think Xbox or anything is better. It's just, it's a personal preference. I don't know why, but I enjoy gaming on my Xbox more than I enjoy gaming on computer, regardless of the controller I'm using.
Yeah. And a big deal is it's plug and play.
Yeah.
You put the disc in, it works fine. Me, I install a game, it might not work. Oh, my driver's up to date.
Yeah.
I always think a good comparison is PC gaming is the Linux of gaming. You have the most control, but it's also the most complicated. If it breaks, you gotta fix it yourself.
Yeah.
But I like the moves. I like where people are going with it. I like where Xbox is going. I don't know if PlayStation is mentioned.
I don't think PlayStation's going that direction at all.
But I think it's gonna hurt them in the long run.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like it. All right, next part. Back to my voice. Do you think it would be worth it as a console gamer?
You lost it on that one.
Oh, yeah. I lost it. I dropped the ball, tripped, fell, ate a mouthful of grass, and then someone stepped on my head.
And popped the ball.
Popped the ball, yes. To just skip the BS and go straight to PC instead. I think PC gaming it's a more expensive investment. It's more expensive to get into. It is also harder to maintain. It's not as easy as buying a new console maybe 4 or 2 years. Instead, you gotta... it's my GPU out of date. Gotta buy a new GPU, CPU, motherboard. Is my memory also? PC is it's not as one thing I would like to see if upgradable console is is what's the word? It's more regulated.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about things being like the same or like are they compatible. That's one thing you have to worry about with PC gaming. Is it compatible? Is the CPU I got gonna fit? Is the cooler I got gonna fit? So if you're up for a challenge, and believe me, it's worth it. But I can't tell you how many times we had to record the podcast on my laptop because I broke my PC trying to upgrade. Like it's been like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. Multiple times.
And when my PC is broken, my life falls apart.
Yeah.
I worry about it at night. It's really sad. It's like my
he
child.
calls me crying. It's
Yeah. I look for TAF for support, but yeah, I gotcha. Also, I just realized it said upgraded console, not upgradable console. I think upgraded consoles are also a good idea.
I think he was kind of going with the upgradable.
Maybe I
Yeah,
gotcha.
I'm not
I gotcha.
positive.
Okay, I just saw that and yeah,
But
but
yeah.
I think a pro version helps even does the same thing as
I mean, either way, I still would say the same thing, that the upgraded or upgradable consoles are definitely better.
yes,
Like
definitely.
because the game, like, I feel like we're at that point where the games are starting to reach the max capability of each console.
Yeah,
So the next one will be able to step it up a little bit.
exactly. Next part is I feel that it'd be worth it, but how hard is that transition? The transition, like it's not like the games aren't going to radically change. Your experience won't change. Just remember that things are not as locked in. You're not promised 1080p at 60 frames, or like the graphics aren't always like the highest they can be. On PC, you sometimes you have to deal with low graphics because of how much money you put in.
Yeah.
It's kind of like PC gaming is pay to win. Just saying. If you want to win, if you want to get good graphics, you got to pay the money. And that's it's expensive. It is. So if you're willing to put in money, or if you're willing to like start off with lower graphics but eventually get better stuff, then it's worth it. What would I be missing out if I left the console?
Not
wars?
a damn thing.
Exclusives.
Yeah. But you could always emulate exclusives and stuff.
I would say more people play No, I think more people
play, like, in general, like, focused
Yeah.
play PC than people who play PC or people who play Xbox.
Yeah.
I think it would probably be actually relatively a close 50-50 split between console and PC.
That's true. But, if a bunch of your friends play PlayStation or a bunch of your friends play Xbox and you move to PC, you can't play with them anymore.
Yeah, so since I play Xbox, you should just go ahead and move to Xbox.
Exactly. And that's really it. That's really funny because his
At
PS,
the very bottom, it says he's going to try to get me to buy a PlayStation.
which is funny again because I'm going to get you to buy a PC.
Y'all are just going to make me spend so much freaking money.
Taff, why aren't you made of money? Why aren't you made of money?
I wish.
Into the email is...
Where's Uncle Moneybags when I need him?
you want to read the ending? Since you read that first paragraph?
Sure, why not?
All right, you sandwich it. There you go.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. You help me get through long drives every week. I really enjoy your show, and I'm looking forward to hearing more from you. Thank you very much, Eric. He
Yes.
also signed off Easy E.
Easy E. That's my parody movie of Easy A.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, thank you for the email.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Sure. Every email's awesome. We would have more email segments if we got more emails.
He said he's going to start writing some more, so.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. But you, dear listener, can also email us through the email collegegamersshow@gmail.com.
You don't just have to know us to email us either.
You don't. In fact, you don't have...
You don't even have to listen to us. Just get the email in.
Exactly. You might not even have to ask a gamer question. If you really want like philosophy stuff, you could email us.
And we probably would answer it too.
It might not get on the show, but you can email us and I'll probably reply.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think that's it, Taft.
That's a show.
Anything you want to mention?
My name's Taft.
Okay.
The other guy on the thing is Mike.
Sounds on the thing.
On the thing, the
I
mic.
gotcha. The mic. It's Mike on the mic.
Yeah.
Next podcast, Mike on the mic. It's gonna be a solo show.
Solo show.
Just rambling on for an hour.
Yeah.
You poor souls will have to listen to it. Actually, you don't have to if you don't want to. But all right.
And that is until we take over the world and then force you to listen to it.
Exactly. I become president of the planet Earth, and every day is chocolate milkshake day.
Nice.
Good show today, Taft.
What about for people who are lactose intolerant, though?
I'll have a gluten-free version of it.
That still has
They'll
lactose.
have to drink the gluten-free version of it. Good show, Taft. Any final impressions of the Switch you want to say?
give me a price. That way I know how much I have to save up.
It's true. I'm really excited for it, and I think it's a good move.
Yeah, definitely.
Final note on that. Good move by Nintendo.
Solid.
I really think it's going to pay off for them.
Yeah, I think it's a solid choice.
Yes, it is. All right. That is a show, everyone. If you can contact the show. I already said this, but I'm going to say it again. You can contact the show through the email collegegamershow@gmail.com. You can find me on Twitter at BlueCows with a Z, BlueCowz. That is actually the same as my Twitch account if you want to watch live. Taft's Twitter is
Taftfaust8.
Sounds good. You can find us on Facebook through the college.
Always say it with such disdain too.
Like, I hate Twitter. Ooh, you just hate social media in general.
I really do.
You just never on.
Never.
You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on more social media. Facebook on the College Gamers Podcast is our Facebook page. Already mentioned live stream. You can also find us on YouTube through Mike Gallant because stupid Google Plus. I should change that, but I'm too lazy to. Just look up the College Gamers Podcast. You'll find us eventually. You can find us on Patreon through the College Gamers Podcast. If you want to give some monetarily, but if you don't do that because you're poor college students like us, you should give us a review on iTunes or wherever you get your podcast because it helps other people find this dear show and it helps us build an awesome gaming community. And really, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, Taft.
It's true. It really is.
Good old-fashioned community.
It's all about people who enjoy games talking about games.
Exactly. You can also find us on Instagram because last week apparently I said it wrong and I don't remember the correct name, but I think it's College Gamers Podcast or The College Gamers. I don't remember which. I like to thank my girlfriend Cammie for running the Instagram, though she's probably going to smack the crap out of me for forgetting it again. I think that's it. I think that's the show, Taft.
That's the show.
All right. Well, I think that's it. I think we're done. I guess let's unplug everything, turn everything off.
Yep.
Because we're in a professional studio right now.
We are.
There's like a bunch of guys behind the glass over there.
One of them's Bob.
But they got the big old mixers and everything. In fact, I think Eminem is coming here after us.
Probably, yeah.
Followed
by the Rolling Stones.
And then the Beatles, all of them, actually.
Yeah, like the zombie Beatles. It's gonna be great.
Zombie Beatles.
It's gonna be a rendition of Hey Jude. It's gonna be hi.
brains. All right, that's a sign that we should end this.
Okay.
All right, thank you all for listening. This was an amazing show, Taft.
It was. This was a very fun show.
An amazing show, and we'll catch y'all next time. Thanks for listening, and bye-bye.
Later.
But what do I say?
You said bye-bye. You took mine, so I said
This has been a Blue Cow Radio production. Find more at bluecowradio.com.
Oh, man. That was a lot of fun.
That was a very fun show.